Hey, hello everyone. I welcome you all again in my YouTube channel. So, friends, we have been learning tense and its forms. And so far, in present tense, we have learned more about simple present tense, then present continuous and present perfect tense. And today, we are going to continue with the topic present perfect continuous tense, which is the fourth subtense of present. I hope you all are satisfied with my videos. So please share my video as much as you can and also subscribe my channel for upcoming notifications of my videos. So friends, we have been learning present tense and in which we have already discussed everything about simple present, present continuous and present perfect tense. And now today we are going to learn all about present perfect continuous tense. It is my suggestion to everyone that watch my all previous videos so that you will get proper command over tense and its forms. So, without wasting time, let's start present perfect continuous tense. Friends, so far we have used various structures in different kinds of tense form, but now for present perfect continuous tense, the structure that you have to follow is subject plus have slash has plus been plus verb with ing form and plus object. Means, as usual, this tense also starts with subject, then plus you have to use either have been or has been as a helping verb, plus verb ing form which is needed for this tense, and then finally object at last. We use present perfect continuous tense to show that any action which started in the past at a particular moment and still going on in present. For example, suppose you start reading a particular book 1 week ago, means 7 days ago, and you still did not finish reading that book. So you may use this tense form to say that I have been reading this book since 1 week. It means the action of reading that book started 1 week ago in the past and still going on in the present. You have not finished reading that book yet. Okay, let's have more example for your understanding. First example, I have been waiting for you since morning. He has been teaching English for last 5 years and we have been living in Mumbai for last 10 years. You can see after every subject I have used either have been or has been in the examples. In the first example, after I use have been because you already know that how to use have or has with subject, which we have discussed in our previous tense, which is present perfect tense. In second example, with he, I use has been because with he, she, or it, or any singular subject we use has. So here I use has been. And in the third example with we, and we is a plural subject, and with plural we want to use have. That's why I have used have been with we in the third example. And after that, in every example, I have used verb ing form like waiting, teaching, and living. Okay, let's discuss the examples in detail. First example, I have been waiting for you since morning. Means suppose you start waiting for someone in the morning and the person came at afternoon. So you may definitely say that person that I have been waiting for you since morning because the action of waiting which started in the morning means in the past and still going on. Second example, he has been teaching English for last 5 years. It means the action of teaching English which started in the past about 5 years ago and still going on means the person did not yet stopped teaching English. And the last example, we have been living in Mumbai for last 10 years. Means we started living in Mumbai about 10 years ago and we still are living in Mumbai. Means the action of living started in the past and still going on. We did not leave Mumbai. We are still in Mumbai. You may have also noticed that in the first example I have used since and in second and third example I have used for. So let me tell you where to use since and where to use for. If starting point has been given in the sentence, so we have to use since like since morning, since yesterday, since last night, since last Sunday, etc. But if the duration has been given in the sentence, so you have to use for, like for 5 years, for 10 years, for 2 weeks, for 5 hours, etc. I hope you understand this tense form very well. Now let's move forward and see how to use present perfect continuous tense in negative sentences. So, the structure you have to follow for making negative sentences in present perfect continuous tense is subject plus have slash has plus not plus been plus verb ing form and plus object. It means the structure will be same, just you have to insert or put not between either have been or has been. Don't forget, you can't place not after have been, like have been not, has been not. It will be wrong structure. Instead, you have to insert or put not between have been or has been. So you will say has not been or have not been. Okay, let's have some examples of it. First example, he has not been attending lectures since last Monday. Second example, they have not been living here for last 6 months. And third example, she has not been following my orders since yesterday. Now look carefully how I used not in examples. In the first example, he has not been attending lectures since last Monday. Means he stopped attending lectures since last Monday. Means the process started in the past and still he is not attending lectures. The process of not attending lectures is still going on. Same with the second example. They have not been living here for last 6 months. Means it has been 6 months that they left the place and still they are not living here. Means they left the place about 6 months ago. And in the third example, she has not been following my orders since yesterday. Means she stopped following my orders since yesterday, and yesterday means past. So the action of not following the orders started in the past, and still she is not following orders, means the action is going on. But most important, see how I use not between has been, between have been, and again has been. So this way you can make negative sentences of present perfect continuous tense in a proper way. To get proper command over this concept, please make many more such examples. I hope you must have understood the use of present perfect continuous tense in negative sentences. Now let's see how to use this tense form in interrogative sentences. I hope you all know very well that interrogative sentences means questions, and questions are of two types. First, WH question, and second, verbal question. First of all, see how to make WH questions in present perfect continuous tense. For WH questions, we have to use the following structure: WH word plus have slash has plus subject, yes for subject, plus been plus verb ing form. Then finally, it will be remaining sentence and then question mark at last. Now, in these questions, you have to use subject between has been or have been. Okay, let's make some questions following this structure. First question, what have you been searching here since morning? Second question, which book has Rohit been reading since yesterday? Now observe these questions. In the first question, I use have been because subject is you and with you we use have. In the second example, I use has been because subject is Rohit and Rohit is a singular subject. In the first question, what have you been searching here since morning? Here, in this question, the action of searching started in the past, means in the morning, and still going on. In the second example, which book has Rohit been reading since yesterday? Means the action of reading book was started in the past by Rohit and he still reading the same book. It means the action is still going on. You can also say, what has he been eating? In this question, I did not mention any time like since or for. Still, this question is of present perfect continuous tense because you can observe that what has he been eating means the action of eating started some time ago, means in the past, and still the action of eating is going on. It means without mentioning any time, you can also make such questions of present perfect continuous tense. So this way, you can use present perfect continuous tense for making WH questions and it will be definitely beneficial for you all because I know it is not so much easy to ask questions in English. It is really challenging and due to my videos you will be able to ask any kind of questions of different tense forms. Okay, now let's see how to use present perfect continuous tense in verbal questions. Let me remind once again that verbal questions are also called yes no type questions because you can answer these questions only by replying with yes or no. So, for verbal questions, we have to follow this following structure. The structure is have slash has plus s means subject plus been plus verb ing means verb ing form and then finally it will be remaining sentence and then question mark. Some examples of verbal question. First example, has Meena been feeling unwell? Second example, have you been waiting for someone? And third example, have they been watching a cricket match? You can see that in all these questions, I have placed subjects between has been or have been. In the first example, Meena, which is the subject, I placed between has been. In the second example, you is the subject which I placed between have been. And then in the third example, I placed the subject they between have and been. And in all these questions, the action which began in the past and still going on. In the first example, the action of feeling unwell. In the second example, the action of waiting for someone. And in the third example, the action of watching a cricket match. All the actions began in the past and still going on. And also, you can answer all these questions by replying only yes or no. For example, has Meena been feeling unwell? You will reply yes or no. In the second example, have you been waiting for someone? You will reply again with yes or no. That's why these questions are also called yes no type questions. So, friends, this way you can make verbal questions by using present perfect continuous tense. And it's my promise if once you get command to make every kind of questions of different tense, so definitely it will be really a proud feeling for you all. So, friends, in this video, we learn all about present perfect continuous tense. Its use in statement, in negative sentences, in interrogative sentences means WH question and verbal question. If you really enjoyed my videos, so please like it and share it to your friends as much as you can. And also subscribe my channel for upcoming notifications of my grammar videos. See you soon with my new video on past tense in which we learn all about past tense and its subtenses. Till then, bye. Thank you very much.